Toy Chat is not a children's channel. This video is intended for adult gift givers and collectors. Hey guys, welcome to Toy Chat. This is Max.
And Sang.
Given our now well-documented Pop Mart obsession, it was only a matter of time before this happened. Yes, we will be reviewing new Labubu plush from Pop Mart in today's video. We'll be checking out the Monsters Let's Checkmate series, which features Labubu in regal, chess-inspired looks. Our focus will be on the standard hanging card plush, but we'll also be taking a look at the larger plush doll. We won't be unboxing that one because it is on loan from our friend Carl. Thanks, Carl. But we'll still be sharing nice close looks and product details. This was the second of two new Labubu plush series to recently drop, the other being a Coca-Cola collab, which we discussed a bit in our last podcast. That series included just 3 styles total, with white fur Labubus holding a can and bottle of Coke respectively, and the secret figure being a brown fur Labubu popping out of a larger Coke can. We were not lucky enough to obtain that series, unfortunately. If you're new to Labubu or just want to learn more about her lore and meteoric rise to fame, check out our previous Story of Labubu video. It'll be linked in the description below. That video performed far better than we ever imagined it was going to. We'd once again like to thank everyone who watched it or shared it. We worked really hard on it, so it means a lot. There just might be more videos like it in the future, so stay tuned. We'll cover everything you need to know about this latest Labubu drop, so keep on watching. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you never miss a moment of the adult collector perspective here on Toy Chat. With that, let's checkmate these Labubus.
The Let's Checkmate Labubus drop on Pop Mart's official U.S. website on February 7th. Like most Labubus, they sold out right away and were very tough to obtain. Make sure to keep watch of the Pop Mart app for restocks. We'll share the online listings in the video description. Let's Checkmate Hanging Card Labubu is priced at $39.99 and the larger plush doll is $114.99. We'll take a closer look at the hanging card first. She's posed in familiar Labubu packaging, fully visible in her plastic window display box. We can see the Pop Mart logo at the upper left and cartoony Let's Checkmate logo across the bottom. Product and warning information is across the back. This Labubu is recommended for ages 3 and up. She's very easy to unbox. You just need to remove the tape and open the top lid. This one does have 2 sides inserts. Now we just need to carefully snip off the plastic ties and free her. Taking a closer look at the packaging backdrop, it has a cute diamond pattern in white, blue, and pink.
Here we have the Let's Checkmate hanging card Labubu unboxed. Like her many other popular releases, this Labubu has a smooth vinyl face with inset eyes. She's got her signature serrated toothy grin, of course, and this one has slightly side-glancing brown eyes. The nose is painted pink and her cheeks are slightly blushed. This Labubu's color story is really adorable and perfectly pastel for springtime. A pink and gold crown is sewn just off the right side of her head. The outer section is a metallic gold with a pink ribbon attached to the base. The center is pink plush topped with a tiny pink heart. This Labubu's fur is a pastel yellow, and its softness seems pretty comparable to the recent upgrade we saw on the Super Smooth Pronounce collab. We noticed this one's ears like to stick together, which makes her extra rabbit-like. Labubu is holding a fuzzy pink plush heart, which is sewn on, but you could snip it off if you'd like. The heart is super soft. A light blue ribbon is tied around the heart and Labubu herself. It's a very soft, sheer material that resembles chiffon fabric. The ribbon is sewn onto the heart at the front and Labubu's behind. You'd once again have to cut this off entirely to remove it. This Labubu has a standing body in the style of the Amazing Macaron series. Because her arms and body are sewn onto the ribbon heart, you won't be able to make much use of her articulation minus the head, which still swivels left and right nicely. Her official product description says she has built-in wires for a variety of poses, but that might just be a fancy way of highlighting the standard Labubu plush articulation, which once again is limited here with the extra accessories. Something we noticed is that this Labubu does not have the authenticity icon at her feet, which was introduced in the Have a Seat series. And yes, this is definitely an official Labubu straight from their website. I was hoping they'd include that in all Labubus moving forward, but I guess not. As we've come to expect from Labubu Plush, of course, she has a head strap and ring clasp, so you can use her as a bag charm if you'd like. This one is yellow with a pink The Monsters logo.
Before we wrap up, let's take a closer look at the Let's Checkmate plush doll version in box. As for the hanging card stands at 6.69 inches tall, this larger plush towers over her at 14.57 inches. It of course comes in a much larger box sporting the Let's Checkmate logo once again at the bottom, and cute character artworks across the left side. Chess pieces and other thematic graphics decorate the other side, and we can see Labubu's names written across the top. Taking a peek inside the window display, we can see the larger Labubu's grinning face and blue eyes. These large inset eyes are movable. She has thick brown fur and wears a large crown on her head. It's a detailed plush piece with Labubu embroidered over the sides. The base has white fur. A white ruffled collar wraps around her neck, and she wears a luxurious red cape with white fur trim. You'll notice that this Labubu is holding a dark red jewelry box with her name embroidered over the top in yellow. This is a functional jewelry box that you can use however you like, but it does not come with any actual jewelry accessories inside. The ring is seen in the promo images is just a decorative prop. Alright, from there let's discuss our final thoughts on Let's Checkmate Labubus.
So, Sang and I are about 6 months-ish into our Labubu collecting, and we have a pretty good amount of them now. The Let's Checkmate series did really appeal to me. I love the overall pastel springtime Alice in Wonderland vibes of the hanging card. Labubu wears this bright yellow color very well. It somehow softens her mischievous look. One thing I will say, if you're chasing after this one, unless you're willing to put her under the knife and cut off all these accessories, which I think may be a bit of a delicate process, especially for the crown, you're likely to be married to her signature look. Sang and I have gotten really into redressing our Labubus. It's the cutest thing in the world. We're obsessed. And by the way, if you'd like to see more of the alternate fashions we've picked out for our Labubus, a Labubu fashion show, if you will, let us know. But this one doesn't offer so much of that versatility because of the crown and ribbon heart. I think she's perfectly adorable on her own, of course. I love this theme, but just something to consider depending on your preferences. I don't tend to have a ton of space for larger toys nowadays, but the plush doll version is really cool. I love the cape and jewelry box. This one is once again very thematic unless you're willing to cut off the crown, so it depends how drawn you are to the royal chess theme, and both of these are a bit pricey overall.
The Labubu hanging card plush is super cute. The pastel yellow color really makes her pop. I appreciate the expansion of different colors with each release. What color do you want to see next? The price point is a real bummer though. With the popularity of Labubu plushies, it seems like the retail price has skyrocketed as well. I had a bit of sticker shock when I first saw that even the blind boxes Labubus have gone up in price. The Have a Seat ones were about $23 each when I bought them, while the new Coca-Cola ones were a whopping $40 each. Curious if this will be the new standard or just for the collaboration. The larger plush is adorable in the classic Labubu colors. I don't really have room for large figures, but I might have to make room for this one. I appreciate that the jewelry box and cape are removable. I hope that smaller Labubus will one day have adjustable eyes like the larger ones. It seems like Pop Mart is investing in Labubu's products in creative ways, even with the questionable price increases. Do you think it's justified if this means we'll get more products and more restocks? Let us know in the comments.
Thank you so much for joining us for this review. We hope you enjoyed it. Our full Pop Mart playlist will be linked on screen here. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. Let us know what you want to see reviewed next, and we'll see you next time. Bye.